All right, one more problem that I want to show you is a variation of foiling. Your book is, if you read through the lesson, your book might show you how to multiply this in a couple different ways. I think they do a vertical and a horizontal way of multiplying these together. I'm going to show you the horizontal way, and really in my mind, if you can learn how to do it one way, you can do the same way for all the different problems. So I prefer the horizontal method versus the vertical method. I think it just fits with the FOIL pattern just a little bit better. Okay, so take a look at this and see if it makes some sense. In this example here, we have 2x plus 3, a binomial, being multiplied by what we call a trinomial, x squared minus 4x minus 1. Whereas in the other examples, it was a binomial times binomial, and you would get 4 terms when you multiplied it out. When we do a binomial times a trinomial, 2 terms versus times 3 terms, we're going to get 6 individual terms when we multiply it all out together. So if you want to know what that's going to look like, it's going to look something like this. We'll start with a 2x, and then we'll multiply 2x by each of the things on the other side of the, and by each term in the other trinomial. So 2x times the x squared, 2x times the negative 4x, and then 2x times negative 1. So we got to do all 3 of those. Got to multiply 2x by all 3 of these terms. And then, once you do that, then you'll start and take the next term, the positive 3, and we'll multiply it by x squared, and then we'll multiply it by negative 4x, and then we'll take the positive 3 and multiply it by negative 1. And there is the 6 different things you have to multiply together to get to the answer. So let's do that and simplify it to get to our final answer. So here we go. So 2x times x squared, that's the first one that we want to do. That is going to be 2 times 1, that's 2, and 2x times an x squared, that's going to change the exponent for the x term. And so you have 1x here, 2x's here, so you have 3 x's. So the final answer is 2x cubed. Okay? And then we do the 2x times negative 4x, that's the second term, 2x times negative 4x. Well, that's going to be negative 8x squared. And then we did the 2x times negative 1. 2x times negative 1 is minus 2x. Okay, so that's my 3 terms starting with the first term here. If that makes sense, take the 2x multiplied by each of these 3 things. This is what I get. Now I have to take the positive 3 and multiply it by the 3 terms in the trinomial. So 3 times x squared is going to be positive 3x squared. And then I'll do 3 times negative 4x, which is negative 12x. And then the last term is 3 times negative 1, which is going to be minus 3. Okay, so there's a lot of multiplication. Got our 6 terms. And now the last thing we have to do is simplify it. See if there's any terms that can be combined and added, subtracted together. So we start off with the 2x cubed. Is there any other x cubed terms in here? I don't see any, so it's going to stay the same, 2x cubed. And then we have a negative 8x squared and a positive 3x squared. We can combine those together. Negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5, so negative 5x squared. And then we can combine the negative 2x here with this negative 12x. So negative 2 minus 12 is minus 14x. And don't forget the minus 3. That's all by itself. So we just write minus 3. And this would be your final answer. 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 14x minus 3. Thank you.